and welcome to Unity of Lawrence. It is so wonderful to breathe in that fall air and sunshine after the cool night. In Unity, we begin everything with prayer. So let's take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us and listen to this prayer. We celebrate the divine source that lives and breathes within us. We accept ourselves without judgment and accept each other. We acknowledge our place in the environment and care for our sacred mother. We carry light, share peace, and live in joy and thanksgiving. And so it is. Amen. Our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space and pray with you one-on-one. If there's anything in your heart to be held in prayer, we invite you to see Karen after the service at the front of the sanctuary. She'll be right over here. And thank you, Karen. Well, now it's time we get to join Holly in singing I Am the Peace Where God Shows Up. And we are rise if you would like to stand and sing. Good morning. Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in my road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone. There's nothing. I am the place where God lives and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. Let's sing that again. I am the place where God lives and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. One more time. I am the place where God lives and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. All right, let's greet each other. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have the health of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own. 'Cause I am the place where God lives and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And our vision, united in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And our mission, we are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. And now, it is a joy to welcome our special musical guest, Artis Ramberg.
It's lovely to be here. Love is the price we pay while we're living, and comes sometimes it lays us low, but we'll take these times, all we've been given, and we'll wear them as well as we can as we go. Riding high above the mountains, then sinking down, down neath you nowhere. I'll take these words, all we've been given by those who have tried these same words before, and say, God bless our homes where we've been living. God bless our lives made together and alone. Forgive pride as I rush by you. Lift up your hearts, make more dreams for your own life, which you will make whole, while seeking the sunshine and walking by rivers, sparkling and cold, and watching the leaves fall as I rush by you. I'm chasing my stars down every dark road. We're all chasing stars down every dark road.
artists. It makes me think of that wonderful image. We are all walking each other home. And that is why I love this unity community. And thank you for capturing that so beautifully in song. So as we are following those stars, we have one amongst us today that will be speaking. Widely known in New Thought, Reverend Martha Creek's trainings approach deep inner work as an adventure with a sense of curiosity and wonder. A master of the art of right questioning, she calls forth the most stubborn and self-defeating patterns to create a new way of being. Thank goodness I'm here today. Literally. Ordained in religious science and divine science, Martha has served as Great Lakes Unity Consultant and is a member of Unity Institute faculty. She has attended Emerson Theological Seminary, master's and doctorate, Byron Katie School for the Work, and the Hoffman Institute. She is a healthy congregations facilitator and trainer. See more at marthacreek.com. And let us welcome Reverend Martha.
Hi friends, it's Martha Creek. I'm delighted to be here serving with you today. All my blessings to you in all ways. I bow to you, your continued success there as you evolve your own souls and the soul of your ministry. It's an absolute privilege to be of any part of your journey there. So today, SW. Woo! My greatest spiritual lesson to date. Some will, some won't. So what? Some will like me, some won't. So what am I going to do about that? Some will respect me, some won't. So what am I going to do when they don't respect me? Some will include me, some won't. So what am I going to do to include myself? Herein lies the power of the universe, the one power and the one presence, that's all that is. So as we think about then this some will, some won't, so what? Now if you go around your house saying this, it's not going to be all that popular because people will think you're trying to put their philosophy, your philosophies off on them. So this SW is for me to live out, and maybe you if you find some power in it. So one of the things I want to bring forth, and this comes from Emotionally Healthy Spirituality, the work of Peter and Jerry Scazzaro, Scazzero, Emotionally Healthy Spirituality, Emotionally Healthy Church, and my working with them over the years. And Jerry writes in her work these 8 quits. If we're going to have emotionally healthy spirituality, we're going to have to do these quits, this quitting. So it may be the first time in your life that you've ever said, when I said, who here wants to be a quitter? Raise your hand. Who here wants to be a quitter? I do. Who here's going to be a quitter? Me. I'm going to quit some of these things. I'm going to quit. So number 1, and I'll provide these on a handout if you want to make them available. They'll be available for you there, and thank you for doing that. Quit being afraid of what others think. I've heard it for years. What other people think is none of my business. Well, it's like, no, that's not actually true. What other people think is actually about my business, because their thinking it about me can't hurt me. But if I think it about me, it'll hurt me. So their judgment of me is not what's hurting me. It's my judgment of me that they're reflecting to me that's hurting me. So they're a mirror to my own judgments. Then I'll say that hurts so badly, they did it. They hurt me. Not so. It's the depth of my own belief about this that's hurting me. This is the gospel good news today, folks, because then every time I get hurt, I know it's a measure of how much I still believe that. So if they say that Martha Creek's a know-it-all, it's like, I think it nearly every day. So what would I be hurt by? So then instead of being afraid of what others think, it's like we can absolutely allow for what others think. You don't have to like it a bit. You don't have to love it. You don't have to embrace it. You also don't have to be afraid of it either. And don't believe me, because until you apply this, it's just Creek woman, blah, blah, blah. So instead of being afraid of what others think, then I'm going to anchor my wholeness in principle. I'm going to anchor my wholeness, that I'm whole, complete human being as divine. So my value, safety, and worth are within here. It's an 8. It's inherent. It's an 8. It's inherited. So I do not seek my value, safety, and worth from other people. I do not seek my value, safety, and worth from relationships, from professions, from jobs, from money, from income. That I anchor my wholeness, my value, safety, and worth in that of the love of the Creator, that which created me. This means that in doing this, I can also quit relying on the approval and acknowledgement and validation of other people. That I'm not going to let my sense of value, safety, and worth or power hinge on whether they approve of me or acknowledge me or value me or appreciate me or not. So get a sense of you stopped seeking approval, stop seeking acknowledgement, stop seeking validation, stop seeking love from someone else, what that would do for your vitality, for your energy level. Some will, some won't. So what? Number 2, quit pretending. Quit lying. Quit lying to myself. Quit pretending to myself. Quit pretending I like what I don't like. Quit pretending things are okay with me that aren't. And to live truly free, truly authentic, an unrelenting honesty with myself, with others. Now, this gets dicey because I traipsed around for decades saying that I wanted to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. It's like, I didn't want to lose weight. I wouldn't go into no gym. I don't exercise. I drink sweet tea out of cups this tall. So I was wanting to drink sweet tea more than I was wanting to lose weight. I was just the last to know. Quit lying. Quit pretending. Come out from under our BS. And quit pretending things are fine. They're saying they're fine. They're fine. Oh, it's fine. That's fine. It's like, it's not fine. It's like every time I hear that from people, I'm like, well, tell your face, because it is not caught up to how fine things are yet. So then when it's not fine, change it. Do what you can to change it. Change your perception of it, your perspectives on it. Quit pretending. Quit lying. Some will. Now this doesn't mean other people are going to quit lying. Oh no. So quit lying to yourself that other people shouldn't lie. Quit lying to you. Some will, some won't, some won't. Number 3, quit dying to the wrong things. Quit killing yourself. Quit dying to the wrong things. So then receive the many gifts that life has provided for you that nurture you. That's a gift to you that makes your tail wag, that delight your spirit. And then quit dying to the things, quit giving your energy and time and all of that to things that don't make your tail wag, that you don't really care about, that you're not all that interested in. That's not fruitful. So then I'm going to put my energy and direct my energy into things that uplift me. Dr. David Hawkins would say as things either strengthen you or weaken you. They give you life or drain off your life. So I'm going to quit dying to the drains. I'm going to quit putting my energy down the drain. I'm going to make choices, choose again, choose again, choose again, choose again in ways that give me life, uplift me, make my tail wag, bring some delight. Number 4, quit denying that you have anger, sadness, and fear. Now, this is common in our spiritual circles. Oh no, I don't have any anger. It's like, well, check, just pause here and check to see if you have a pulse. Yeah, well, that's how you know you have anger. The only people without anger are dead people. The only people without fear are dead people. The only people without anxiety are dead people. So if we've got a pulse, we've got sadness, anger, fear, rage even. So this means that instead of denying this, to allow for this, I allow for my humanity. I allow that I'm a human in this journey, and that I allow for these emotions that I don't pick, but they're wired in me. So I'm wired to have them. So then I can the better I can allow for my own humanization, the more I can allow for my own humanity, then the more able I am to allow for the humanity in you and in others. And the more I allow for the humanity in others, the less under the effects I am, the less shocked I am, the less frustrated, the less irritated I am. So then these difficult emotions are given a space. They're less torturous. They're passing. And I'm no longer going to be suppressing, depressing, disowning, denying these feelings or ignoring them. And I see the consequences, which are mighty, in doing that now for decades of doing that. I also am aware now of the potential, the liberation and the freedom that comes from not doing that, from quitting that, to quit denying feelings. Number 5, quit blaming. Oh, I don't blame. Like if you're a blamer, raise your hand. Some of you, if you haven't seen it, go search on the YouTube and put in Brene Brown on blaming. It's quite funny. She demonstrates how quick it is, what an instinct it is. Because she's in her house by herself, drinking a cup of coffee, drops the cup of coffee. You can find this right on YouTube. And she drops the cup of coffee, and the first words out of her mouth are, "Damn you, Steve." Now, Steve is her husband, and he's nowhere around. But then she shows how it all correlates. That blame, 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 blame. It goes back to he didn't come home last night, as he said. He was later coming in than he said he would. She couldn't sleep till he got home. Then she didn't sleep well. Ergo, her second cup of coffee. Ergo, she dropped it. Blaming, and there's no end to it. It's infinite blaming. So that means after today, I cannot blame somebody else. Nobody else can be the matter with me. So I'm going to take responsibility for my own life. I'm going to take responsibility for my own emotions. And I can drop a cup of coffee and notice the cup of coffee dropped, period, instead of the cup of coffee dropped and damn you, Steve, or damn me, or I wasn't thinking, or I'm so clumsy, or instead of the self-hate, the recrimination, which is such an abandonment of our spiritual nature. It's such a spiritual abandonment, the self-hate, the recrimination. So to quit blaming self, quit blaming others. So no more blaming. And then I won't give away my own personal power to choose how I'm going to be with this. The power to choose how I'm going to be with what just happened. And if I want less blaming, if I want other people to blame me less, guess who's going to have to blame less? And to get more blameless? Me. So look around at whoever's sitting by you and go, she's talking to me. I'm going to have to quit blaming. I'm going to have to blame less. Big deep breath. Number 6 is to quit over functioning. It's a catchy term in emotional family systems theory, Dr. Murray Bowen's work, and the reciprocity of over functioning and under functioning, which has been a cross for me to bear, let me tell you, because I'm the responsible one, the oldest one in a family of 3, the only girl with 2 younger brothers, born to 2 youngest children. Can you feel me? So this over-functioning, which means I'm prone to do for others what they can do for themselves. I'm prone to do for others what is not mine to do. I'm likely to take on responsibility of others that's not my responsibility. In the name of helping, of course. In the name of caring, and in the name of love. So that means to quit this. It's like, what will I do if I'm not running everybody else's life? What will I talk about? So don't do for others what they could do for themselves, and stop doing for others what they should do for themselves. This means also quitting controlling other people, to quit manipulating other people through our doing for them. So I'll do for them, so then they'll give me something back. Or we do it out of this chronic need to be helpful. So as helper types, I know who you are, I'm a mind reader. This chronic helpfulness is attracting chronic helplessness. So I'm anxiously helpful, and they're anxiously helpless. A perfect storm. A perfect storm. There's words for it. Enmeshment, codependency, insanity. So what's the consequences to you of your overfunctioning? What's the consequences to your life, to your well-being, to your mental health, to your physical stamina, to your finances of overgiving, overfunctioning? Quit it. We're quitting. We're quitters, remember? Quitters unite. Number 7, quit faulty thinking. Basic unity. The thoughts I follow, the thoughts I have, create my experience of life. So I think life is hard. Guess what I'm going to experience? I think she doesn't care about me. Guess what I'm going to experience? So this means catching this faulty thinking, catching this BS, this belief system that's been formed around this faulty thinking, and then choosing to live in reality instead, which is much kinder. Reality is much kinder than the thinking. To live then in truth, rather in this made up, imagined, interpreted, distorted, delusional thinking. That means then as I quit this faulty thinking, you may call it negative thinking, imbalanced thinking, false thinking, we also then quit making assumptions about people, about what they're doing, interpretations of what they're doing. She didn't call me back, period. There's no problem there. Factual. Instead, the mind adds a comma. She didn't call me back, comma, she doesn't value me. She didn't call me back, comma, after all I've done for her. So after that comma is hell, 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 torture. So get a period in there, power to the period as you quit this faulty thinking. So interpreting nothing, giving no story to anything, stopping to make assumptions about this that leave us powerless, and absolutely create more and more stress and absolute unnecessary pain. So instead, I'm going to keep a period in there, power to the period, keep a clear distinction between what's factual and actual, and what is feeling based or interpreted, made up. And finally, number 8, quit living someone else's life. Quit following the goals that somebody else has set for your life. And take up the challenge and the opportunity to live your own unique life. Your one unrepeatable, your one and only unrepeatable life. To live your own destiny, if you believe in that. To live your own soul's unfolding. And quit allowing others to pressure us, to pressure you into doing something that is not true for you, something that is not in integrity for you, which doesn't mean it's out of integrity for them. We don't know a darn thing about anybody else's integrity. That drives me nuts when I hear it. Oh, she's out of integrity. Oh, he's out of integrity. So we don't know a darn thing about anybody else's integrity. We don't know their integrity. Their integrity is theirs. However, it's out of integrity for me. It's out of integrity for me to do certain things. And if I let people pressure me into doing that, to leaving my own integrity, my own standards of integrity, then I'm not living true to the one unrepeatable, unique, beautiful life that I have that is here to awaken, to self-realize, and to unfold my own soul and the journey of my soul, the progression of my soul. So then whatever and whoever is pressuring me gets to do that. And it's my responsibility not to take on the pressure of that. Get a sense of who you would be living these quits. Get a sense of who you would be, free to live, less influenced by this, less under the effects of the emotion. That I have emotion, it doesn't have me. That I can observe thinking, I can see it's false, lead me not into the temptation of mind, deliver me from that false thinking, deliver me from the faulty thinking, for thine is the power. To stop over giving and over functioning, to get truer to what is mine and what is not mine, what I'm responsible for, what I am not. To quit blaming myself or others, to quit denying emotions, any kind of emotion, and to quit leaking off my energy toward the wrong things, toward the things that are not true for me, to anything that doesn't uplift me, make my tail wag. And stopping lying and pretending, and absolutely stop being afraid of any thoughts. Anybody else's thoughts or my own. All love to you. I know who you are. I know what you are. I know how you serve. I bow to you. I thank you. Get in touch with me, marthacrete.com. If there's any way in the world I can serve you. And I'll have classes starting up in January again that are open to the public. You're always welcome to come in there. There's hundreds and hundreds of free videos, podcasts, everything at the website, free newsletter monthly, and free private personal sessions with me by appointment if there's some way that I can serve you.
like a bird on a wire, a drunk in a midnight choir. I have tried in my way to be free, like a worm on a hook, a night from an old-fashioned book. I have saved all my ribbons just for you. And if I have been unkind, I hope you know, I know you'll let it go right on by. And if I have been untrue, I hope you know it was never to you. Like a babe stillborn, a beast with his horn, I have torn everyone who reached out for me. But I swear by this song, by all I've done wrong, I'll make it all up to you. I saw a beggar man leaning on his wooden crutch. He said to me, you must not ask for so much. And that pretty lady leaning in her darkened door, she called out to me, babe, you gotta ask for more. Like a bird on a wire, that drunk in a midnight choir. I have tried in my own way to be free.
But I think I'll keep breathing. Prayer and practicing the silence is at the heart of Unity's principles. So let's just take a deep cleansing breath, and releasing it, we can settle into our seats. Breathing in, we notice the air flowing through our nose and gently releasing through the mouth. Breathing in, releasing out. We bring our attention to our feet, and we sense them gently pressing on the floor. And we can imagine roots growing down into the earth, grounding us to the good earth energy. Breathing in, we invite that energy upwards into our legs and our thighs and up into the center of our being. Breathing in, placing our attention again to the breath, we breathe into the heart space, filling and releasing, breathing in, breathing out. And gently bring the attention to the forehead, to the third eye, and let the breath rise and fill and open the energy centers of the higher mind. breathing in and releasing out. We surrender all concerns to a loving universe, breathing in and releasing out. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know. Be still. Be in the silence, in the silence. Breathing in and releasing out. Be still. Be still and know. Be still and know I am. Be still and know I am good. And gently, gently come back to this time and space. Wiggle fingers and toes. And keep breathing in the love. And live in peace. So it is.
To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. A time for every purpose under heaven. A time for war, a time for peace, a time of love, a time of hate, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. Yes, a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven.
As our ushers are coming forward, this is the time in our service to bless the gifts that we hold in our hearts and in our hands. So let us affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. And if you prefer using a debit or credit card, just stop by the office, or you can give online via PayPal. I've got it set up so I don't even have to think about it. It just happens beautifully. As the offering is collected, let's join Holly in singing Stand. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. And as our ushers come forward, here's our prayer of thanks to listen. Grateful, grateful, grateful. We bless the flow of good that supports our unity community. We bless the givers who give their time, talent, and treasure. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth only to return again and again. And so it is. Amen. Well, speaking of flow, did you have an announcement, Holly, about something after the service?
On Tuesday evening, I just wanted to invite you all. I know we have our new Unity meditation group going on at 6:30. I do have an event happening with the Star Sister Revival also on Tuesday night. And it does start at 6:30, but Star Sister doesn't start until maybe 7:30 or 7:45. So please come and support both things if you're able. This is the 901 Pennsylvania, 901 Studios House Concert with Byron James of Sugarfoot Detour that helps sponsor these. So we appreciate your support if you're able. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Yes. What a great way to just continue meditation into music. A special welcome to our guests today. Thank you for joining us. And if you are here for the first time, in the foyer we have a packet that explains a little bit more about who we are and welcome you. As Holly mentioned, there's a new meditation group in the sanctuary that meets on Tuesdays at 6:30. And open meditation is a simple process leading to unity consciousness. It is very direct and free of dogma. The sessions are open to all and are very beneficial for beginners. Phil Roger has practiced and taught meditation in various forms for over 50 years. Masks are required. Everyone is invited Tuesdays at 6:30 right here. And I'm excited about this next one. 2. Fourth Sunday Drum Circle will begin October 24th from 1:30 to 2:30 in the sanctuary. This is a monthly drum circle open to anyone interested in this spiritual practice. If you'd like to participate, just bring your own drum or percussion instrument or come and listen. Masks are required, but everyone is invited. That will be the fourth Sunday Drum Circles, 1:30 to 2:30. Join us also, if you are interested, on Halloween Sunday, October 31st, feel free to come in costume if you would like. So come celebrate, have fun. Halloween Sunday, candy, of course, will be provided. It'll be fun. And then, in November, we have a new membership class for all who are interested in joining our Unity community. Reverend Edna Mosher will be conducting the class on Zoom. For more information, pick up a flyer in the lobby. Today, after our service, the Lunch Bunch is meeting at El Potro at 3333 Iowa Street. All are welcome to be a part of El Potro eating and community gathering. Please join us next week, Isaac, and the message, The Rainbow and the Gold. Now it's time to sing in our youth with You Are Walking in the Light.
All right, let's go and stand up.
You are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. You are walking in the light of God. In the light, in the light, in the light, in the light, and the light as the light of God. You are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. You are walking in the light of God. And the light, 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 in the light of God.
Good morning, everyone. So the kids, we talked about celebrating greatness of life. So we talked about thinking in terms of like a rainstorm. So rain and flooding doesn't sound that great, but there's positive things that come from it, like moisture for land and what grows from that. So we looked at all 5 principles and how they build up to the bottom one of like planting seeds and making truth. And so they talked about the different rainstorms in their life, what they don't like, what they're scared of, what they're worried about, and what comes from that when they go through it and what they gain from it. So their affirmation today is,
of life, the greatest of life.
so I celebrate the greatness in my life. So those great times, they celebrate them.
So let us bless our children, saying today, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity in you. And because our vision is celebrating a peaceful and abundant world for all, let's all join in singing the original peace song. And let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God our Creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my sole vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. And now our prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God washes over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yay, quitters!